Hey guys, it's Roxanne here, and I wanted to jump on real quick because I've had several questions. So there's so many people that are really trying to lose weight. They're doing everything right. They're eating, right. They're not eating a lot of sugar. They're not eating a lot of excess carbohydrates, and they tell me they're eating right. They're exercising. They're going to the gym 5 times a week, but they're still just not losing weight. They're stuck. So most of the time when someone tells me that, already I'm thinking, okay, what's their stress level? If you're stressed out, you're going to be making a lot of cortisol. Cortisol mimics glucose. Elevated glucose, is what is going to slow down your weight loss progress. And the reason why, the more glucose in your bloodstream, your cells can only absorb a certain amount of glucose, and when they get saturated and you still have a lot of glucose in your bloodstream, as it elevates, or if it stays in your bloodstream, your body will make fat cells in the midsection to store that excess glucose. So if you're someone who is eating right and you're exercising, getting your water in, you're doing all those things, but you're still stuck or you're putting on weight, my suggestion to you is to think of yourself as being insulin resistant, or think of yourself like pre-diabetic. Now, I'm not saying you are. You probably are not. But if you eat in a way that you would eat if you were pre-diabetic or insulin resistant, that might help you start seeing progress. So what I mean by that is you're going to have to eat, how you balance your blood sugar is you eat small meals frequently. So you might have your first meal at 6:30 or 7, and then your next meal would be around 10, and your next meal might be around 12:30. Your next meal might be around 3:30. Dinner might be 6:30. Okay, but each meal you need to have a little bit of protein. Definitely for lunch and dinner, you want to have protein, vegetables, and you can have a small amount of a carb. Breakfast, some people do protein and vegetables. Some people do protein and a little bit of a carb, but you definitely want to eat in a balanced way. And then finally, the snacks in between, I would do more or less of just a protein snack. So that could be some chicken salad, tuna fish. It could be some shrimp cocktail. It could be like a lettuce wrap with some protein in it. So try this. Eat in a way that keeps your blood sugar balanced, and by doing that, you're not going to be creating an excess amount of glucose, which tends to cause people to stall in their weight loss or put weight on. If you're doing all these things as well, and you're still not having progress, then the next thing is probably you need to support your adrenals. You need to try to support your adrenals in a way to mitigate the high amount of cortisol that you're making. There are supplements you can take for that, but also just deep breathing and other stress strategies to lower your stress. Deep breathing, I've said this over and over again. It's called box breathing, where you, through your nose, you breathe in for the count of 4, hold for the count of 4, and then exhale through your mouth for the count of 4. You can do that 10 times in a row, and you can do that all day long. But we have to find a way to de-stress your body so you're not making all that cortisol, because if you're making all that cortisol, even if you're not eating, your body is still, you're in your veins, they're still busting basically with glucose. So some supplements: L-theanine, melatonin, GABA. There's all kinds of calming supplements that you can take to try to mitigate some of that excess cortisol. Okay guys, hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, in the comments below, ask, and I will do a video to answer those questions. Y'all have a great week.